Hi everybody. I've done a lot of videos, and so has Stuart Canavan, talking about the nature of pain, particularly persistent pain, and how it doesn't always represent damage or injury. There are other ways the body produces pain. So I thought I'd try and bring this to a more personal level, and we're told as clinicians, or I guess content creators, don't talk about yourself. So given my nature, I'll go against that and I will talk about myself. So we can't avoid talking about the pandemic restrictions here in Victoria. So I want to put into context quite an interesting scenario for me. I've been getting a lot of neck pain and pain across the shoulders and pain between the shoulder blades, feeling tight in the chest and getting some headache. And I correlate it, and it correlates beautifully with getting my children off to school. So I've got 4 kids, 21, 18, 16, 14, about to become 15. So my wife's a registered nurse and she starts work at 7. So she's gone at 6:30 a.m. And basically what happens is these kids have been in the homeschooling scenario, which is a bit of an oxymoron. My daughter gets her work done, but the son not so much. So, I've been very keen to get them back to school. And we live about half an hour from their school, and they've got to catch the bus, etc., etc. So I don't know if any of you have ever had to get a 16-year-old son out of bed. You need explosives, you need a crowbar, bucket of water, all sorts of apparatus, and that doesn't always work either. So getting these kids onto a bus, a school bus, is extremely stressful, and often tempers fray, and he knows what buttons to press and all that sort of stuff, and it's a daily thing, Monday to Friday now, that the kids have gone back to school and they're out of their routine, and this is not their fault. It's I blame other things, but I won't get political. Maybe I will. So what happens? Well, I feel tight in the chest. I feel this thing welling up in my body, and my neck starts to tighten. My shoulders come up to my ears. I seem to be breathing shallow, and I might have a bit of a yell. Then the pain starts. I get pain in the chest, pain between the shoulder blades. My neck starts to get sore. Then I've got this headache, and this goes on right up to about lunchtime. And what gets rid of it is I go for a walk at lunch outside. I spoke about this in the last video. The pain's gone. So I've got this horrible problem at the moment where I'm getting this pain between the shoulder blades and into the chest, and it feels like I'm going to have a heart attack, and my stomach gets sore, and I've got a headache, my vision goes funny, and it's stress, and it's my fault because I'm behaving badly in the morning. I'm not dealing with the pushback from the sun very well, and I guess everything else that's going on, being a physiotherapist and running a private practice, all that sort of stuff. This phenomenon of stress-induced pain is real, and there's a personal example of why pain does not necessarily mean damage, and most pain problems I'm seeing here in the clinic at the moment relate to external and internal stress. So there you go, there's my story. How do I really get rid of it? Surfing, walking outside, like I said before. I find doing strength training really, really good. I'm trying to surf as often as I can. But probably when it becomes too much, this stress response, what really works is I stop and I do some deep breathing exercises, okay? So mastering relaxed control breathing is another weapon. So there you have it. Here's a physiotherapist struggling with a persistent pain problem. The prior video guy's about to cough, so I better don't cough, that's bad. I better end this video. On a good note, there's a way to treat a lot of pain. Get outside and walk, do some exercise, and relax and practice your breathing. Thank you.